So my name is Grace Schoessow, and I'm the Director of Infant and Early Childhood Mental Health here at the Greene County Educational Service Center. Yes, so my job entails really overseeing programming that's designed to help support the mental health of infants and early childhood. So that's from birth all the way through second grade. And we know that in order for kids to be able to learn and to fully develop and reach their potential, that they really need to have a foundation in mental health. And so we are on a mission to really destigmatize mental health and help everybody who works in an educational environment and works to support children in those early years understand the role of mental health, our mental health, and our relationship to kids and their mental health. Absolutely mission critical is the healthy and supportive relationships with our community partners. And so that really starts with the Board of DD and early intervention and their shared mission to support infant and early childhood well-being, just in general, child development. And so we're on that same mission. What I love about my job is that I get to work with the best people. I really do. So people who really gravitate towards early childhood and helping intervene at the earliest possible moment understand what's at stake, and they understand and value and honor childhood in a way that's really remarkable. And so the people that come into the field and are working with kids that might have some disadvantage or vulnerability, they believe in their hearts that we can make a difference. And so that really fuels the professionals that I get to work closely with. All of this work is really people-powered. So we know that we need to have really healthy, strong relationships and pay attention to what's happening with the professionals. So we take time to meet regularly, and we have opportunities to reflect on how are we doing, what do we want to do next, and we're able to keep that alive and keep that moving forward through those relational connections. In Greene County, we're really committed to having inclusive environments and having every child be able to thrive and have access to programming, to be able to have just the best possible outcomes. And that's something that everybody that's in that space of serving young kids can get behind. We have great trust, we have good partners, and we're able to just roll up our sleeves and get the work done. I got into this field because there wasn't the right kind of service for my own child. And I was very motivated by finding that service. What I learned from providing early intervention and working as a behavior specialist for a Board of DD, I then tried to apply to my own experience as a parent because I knew that I had a child that needed more, but there weren't providers or the services available. And it was a message that wasn't really well understood. I was talking about developing social emotional skills, building relationships, understanding that behavior is communication, and that we need to be wrapping these services around kids and pulling families in and trying to take an approach that was both primarily developmental in an educational setting, and then take that educational perspective back into that developmental setting. And so as I tried to navigate that as a parent, I was also navigating it as a professional. And so for me then, I just really felt like I needed to try to bridge that gap between mental health and developmental disability services. I needed to pull in that developmental perspective and try to find a way to get the systems to cooperate and collaborate and be on a shared mission. And over time, things have definitely evolved. And we're at this place now where we're all, I think, looking at the same type of issue, and we have a shared language to talk about it. My hope for the field is that we continue to integrate services and that we're able to collaborate more and more effectively. If we are innovators and pioneers and trailblazers here in Greene County, that we're providing a wide enough path that others can follow. Our hearts hurt because of the families and the children that are experiencing difficult things, and we want to be a source of hope and help them navigate through those situations and move to a better place and be focused on a brighter future for their child and for their family. And I think as professionals, we have to come together with a commitment to providing that level of support for each other so that we can be that source of hope for those families.